What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and today we're going to be talking about something that I've had so many people ask me about, and I never made a video on it. I mean, I've talked about it in multiple videos. I've talked about it in multiple streams. I never made an official video on it, so this is going to be that official video. The question is Thundering Fury 2 set better with Beidou with 2-piece Bloodstained Chivalry or 2-piece Gladiator? Now, if you guys don't know why this is a debate or argument, I run 2-piece Thundering Fury, 2-piece Bloodstained on my Beidou. A lot of people want to know if it's better to run the Gladiator piece over the, so you can get the 18% attack over Bloodstained Chivalry getting the 25% physical damage. So I'm going to be showing you guys both sides of it, and I'm going to tell you guys why I think one or the other is better than the other. Now, for this, I am going to be using Pile 'em Up because it gives me increased crit rate. I'm going to be using this one, so it's 20%. It's going to only give me crit rate, right? Because I just want to make sure I crit. So it's not going to give me any damage boost or damage modifier. It's literally just crit rate. I'm going to be using this just so I can make sure that I crit, you know, as far as that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here. I hit for 46,000. So that's with no damage boost, no nothing, right? I hit for 46,000. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come back over here, and we are going to switch our artifacts. Now, the build I have right now, it's the crit rate doesn't matter because it's the 20% increase, but 147 crit damage. I also have 85% electro damage, and then I have 2,483 attack, right? Now, we're going to be switching some artifacts around so we can get the damage boost. Anyways, we have this one right here, which it has about the same crit damage. It has a little bit less, but it has way more attack. So that's kind of, because this has 26, this is 21, but this is 14% attack. So it kind of like evens itself out, right? So we're going to be putting this Gladiator piece on. We're going to be putting this on right here, which they have about the same amount of crit damage. This is 20%, this is 19%. But this has 8% attack over this is 4%. So it evens out once again. Now, this piece is going to have 25% crit damage. I'm going to have to put this one on just so I keep the Thundering Fury bonus. So I will be missing out on about 11% crit damage, as far as the differences in the gear. But like I said, if you look at this piece right here, which this piece right here has 14% attack. So this is it's a little bit evened out. It's not 100% equal. Like it's impossible to make that happen, but we're gonna go ahead and do that. So right now, because on the last build I had 2,483, now I'm at 2,822, right? So there's that. I have 12% less crit damage, but I have a lot more attack, or 400 or so more attack. Same thing on everything else, and then we are gonna go ahead and go and do another counter and see what the damage is like. So the team is not giving any bonuses, no Bennett ult, no nothing like that. So as far as all of that, it's all equal. As you can see right there, I hit for 48,000. So I hit a little bit harder. I hit a little bit harder with the Gladiator set. But what I want to show you now is my auto attacks. See, a lot of people don't factor this in. So with my auto attacks, 3,000, 3,000, 4,000. So that's what I'm generally hitting around those numbers, right? 3,000, 4,000, etc. Right? Now, what I want to do is I want to switch back to my normal gear and show you guys that. So we're going to switch back to the normal gear set. It's that one. Okay. So as you can see now, we're back to the normal gear. Same crit rate, same crit damage, etc. 2400, blah, blah, blah. So let's go ahead and go back over here and do some auto attacks. And now, as you can see with the auto attacks, I'm doing about 1,000 plus more damage. And right there, it was a 6,000. On the other one, I hit for what, like 5,000-ish? So you're doing a lot more damage on auto attacks with the physical damage. So the question is, which is better? A lot of people ask me this. And I'm going to tell you right now, the 2-piece Thundering Fury, 2-piece physical damage is better. And the reason why it is better is because number one, right, just number one flat out, if you go the Gladiator at 18%, your auto attack damage is going to suffer significantly. And even though your counter damage is going to go up, it went up by like, 2,000 damage or so, you're going to be auto attacking a lot with like a main DPS Beidou or Beidou in general. So those auto attacks are definitely going to stack more damage than 2,000 increased damage on your counter, number one. Number two, farming this gear is significantly easier than farming Gladiator pieces. I know you guys looked at these Gladiator pieces and you were like, wow, that's crazy. That's almost perfect. You looked at this Gladiator piece, wow, that's crazy. These Gladiator pieces, number one, it costs 40 stamina to farm. Number two, it's... So it costs double the stamina to farm, and you're getting less the artifacts from an artifact domain. So getting Gladiator sets are way harder to do, and you only get a little bit increase on your counter ability, but you're getting less damage on your auto attacks. Most people are going to be using Beidou as a main DPS or not main DPS, but secondary DPS, some type of DPS type of unit. So the auto attacks matter. So number one, with the physical damage or Bloodstained, you're going to be able to farm it a lot easier. You're going to be able to get the substats a lot better, and you are going to be doing more damage overall. Because a lot of people, when they look at Beidou, they think she's just a counter, which couldn't be further from the truth. If you guys don't know how Beidou is played, let me enlighten you. If you look right here, once Beidou hits a perfect counter, which is what you want to do for max counter damage, she gets increased normal and charged attack damage by 15%. Her attack speed is increased by 15% on her normal and charged attacks, and it greatly reduces the delay before unleashing a charged attack. Now, just to show you guys what that means, I'm going to go back over here and go ahead and put the ground on fire. So, she does a perfect counter. After doing that, her charged attack does way more attack speed than normal, right? So, whenever you play Beidou, what you want to do is you want a perfect counter into charged attack. Perfect counter into charged attack. And then if you need to get a couple autos off, that's fine. But the point is, she is going to be auto attacking a lot of the time. So, physical damage does matter. Now, I know a lot of people think it doesn't. So, physical damage or Bloodstained Chivalry is going to be the better option. Now, if by some miracle you get perfect rolls on Gladiator or something, sure. If you're running Beidou as a support, meaning you're running her purely for her counter and her ultimate, then you can talk about going into 2-piece Gladiator or 4-piece Thundering Fury if you want. But most of the time, people are going to be using Beidou's auto attacks at some point. And if you are using her auto attacks at some point, Bloodstained is going to be better because it's going to net you more damage. I did 2,000 damage less on my counter with Bloodstained, but I'm doing significantly more damage on my auto attacks. I was doing about 1,000 more damage on my auto attacks, and you're gonna auto attack 4, 5, 6, 7 times over, just countering once. So for anyone that wants to see the numbers, see the test, or whatever the case may be, there you go. So this is why I tell people Bloodstained Chivalry is better than Gladiator 2 set for Beidou, because the little bit of extra damage on the counter is not more significant than the extra damage on your auto attacks. So anyways, hope I can clear that up for a lot of you guys. I know a lot of people are using Beidou, so you probably want to know this information. There you guys go. that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.